All right, it is 8 o'clock. We're going to begin in a few moments, but I just want everybody to take this moment, really make sure you're nice and comfortable. Class is going to be about an hour long. I have a lot that I want to go through in this next hour, so without further ado, let's get started, and people can file in as they arrive. Okay. Chris, I'll PM you later to, I need to set up my PayPal. I have one, but I just don't know how to receive, but I'll personal message you on Facebook after and we can, figure that out. And thank you everybody for all of your kind donations. I really appreciate it. That helps me fund this whole Paravida yoga operation so I can keep bringing the joys of yoga to everybody. So again, I really do appreciate it. Let's get started. All right. So first, I just want to talk a little bit before we get into the meditations and the mantras in the yoga. I just want to talk about the moon in general. The moon is representative of powerful feminine energy. The moon represents wisdom, intuition, birth, death, reincarnation, and spiritual connection. The moon represents our deepest personal needs. We can use this knowledge and rituals of the moon cycles to better connect within ourselves. This is going to help us with growth. This is going to help us with healing. The moon is a very wonderful tool to help keep us on schedule. So each moon phase kind of has its own rituals that come with it, its own, so for example, the new moon is a great time for manifestation. It's a great time for planning for the rest of the moon cycle, whereas the full moon is a good time to release anything that is no longer serving you, so you have space for more growth and for more productivity. So each moon phase has its own thing. So the new moon is known for new beginnings, whereas the full moon is a place for reflection. The new moon is a perfect place to plan and manifest. This is the time to plan creation. Set your intentions. Really think about what you want here as throughout the next few days as we are in this new moon period. So now's the time to make a plan over these next few days as we are in this new moon phase. And as we move into the waxing moon, into our crescent moon, that is the time where we should start doing. So we're going to take this plan, we're going to take these intentions, we're going to take these manifestations, and we're going to put them into action as we move into our waxing crescent moon. So that's all going to be within this next week. So it's nice to kind of prepare yourself for this moon cycle ahead so you can really work with the moon and make the most out of your month. So you can have each month full of productivity, full of creativity, full of growth and healing. Let's see, I wrote everything I wanted to say down so I wouldn't forget anything. So if I'm looking at these papers, that's what I'm doing. I tend to get a little scatterbrained, so I need something to kind of keep me on track. So yes, as we move through the waxing moon phase, this is time where we are just kind of accomplishing little goals, chipping away at our one bigger manifestation. So, and that builds slowly into the first quarter of the moon, and then we're going to really start seeing progress with our goals. The key to manifestation and the key to making our dreams a reality is make sure you have realistic goals set with pure intentions. Pure intentions is really the key. You want to make sure that you are doing this with honest tongue and faithful heart, so to speak. So you really want to make sure that you're doing this with good intentions and that your goals have your best intention in mind. So this new moon is the new moon in Scorpio. So what does that mean? Really, it means that this is Scorpio season and this is the new moon. Scorpio season is a very intense time period, and this is a time for transformation. These changes could be big or small, depending on where you're at in your journey. Scorpio is a water sign, and water signs are known for being very emotional. So this new moon, it's already a very intense time. This practice here together could bring up a lot of emotions, a lot of really deep stuff that you've kind of buried within yourself. This practice here together tonight might uncover some of that, and it might feel uncomfortable, but I want you to face your deepest, darkest emotions head on here. I want you to face them, and I want you to heal them. No matter how dark it is, I want you to know that you hold this bright light within yourself and that you can handle it, and that facing the darkness that is your inner self, that's going to help you heal, and that is going to help you grow. Embrace these emotions. Allow yourself to experience these intense emotions that are buried within yourself. The best way to deal with these emotions is by allowing them to come out. The new moon in Scorpio is deeply ruled by Pluto and Mars, two of the most intense planetary energies. Together, they will help us release fears and insecurities, but it is so important to go deep and expose our shadow side to get there. This new moon will give us the opportunity to ask ourselves, what do you want to change about yourself? What can I heal from that is within my control? Take advantage of this new moon. Take advantage of these meditations, these mantras. Really try to get the most out of this next hour together. The best way we can get through this emotional new moon is to face our inner darker selves head on, to see how we can move forward. If you have wanted to make significant changes but haven't dared to take the leap, this new moon could give you the energy that you need to accomplish your goals, your dreams, and your wishes. All right. So that is the new moon in Scorpio. I just wanted to give a little background on all this stuff before we started, give you guys a little more knowledge in case you didn't know anything about this. Okay, so that was a lot of information. So let's just kind of sink into this. So coming into a comfortable seated position, just take a moment here, gently closing the eyes. Taking some deep cleansing breaths in and out. Embracing that breath through the nostrils, holding it at the top, and releasing the breath through the mouth. Really sinking into this present moment here. Allowing your mind to be completely clear and free from any outside thoughts. As we start to relax more and more, kind of noticing yourself falling into a light and gentle pace of breath. Allowing your breath to be light and natural, not forcing anything, just existing here in this moment. Nice deep breaths. I give birth to new ways of living in this world with grace, love, and ease. I give birth to new ways of living in this world with grace, love, and ease. I give birth to new ways of living in this world with grace, love, and ease. Placing your hand over your solar plexus, it's right beneath your rib cage, right below your heart, right above your navel, right here in the middle of your upper abdomen. This is the third chakra or energy center. Keeping your eyes closed, feeling the weight of your hand on your abdomen, on your solar plexus. This is a place of personal power, self-esteem, warrior energy, and power of transformation. When our solar plexus is blocked, we tend to have issues with self-worth. You can have physical digestive issues, issues with decision-making or anger. These are all things that can be caused by a blockage of the solar plexus chakra. This chakra is very deeply associated with this new moon in Scorpio. Still feeling that weight of our hand on our abdomen. Envisioning a bright yellow energy at this center, bright and fiery like the sun. With every inhale, envisioning this bright light, envisioning this powerful warrior energy growing stronger and brighter. This energy grows bigger and stronger. Feeling this energy grow until this bright, fiery energy engulfs our entire body. Using this power, using this energy to manifest your dreams and your desires. You can take both hands here if you'd like to, or you can do just one, whatever feels best for you. What could this next month bring you? What do you need? What do you want? What needs to be healed within yourself? Our minds are powerful. As we think of things, we bring them into reality. You have the power to create your life. You have the power to bring your dreams into reality. Think about it. Meditate on it. Harness your power. Transform yourself into your highest self, becoming your true, most authentic self, living the life of your dreams. Now I want you to do some visualization behind your closed eyes. Using the power of your creativity and your imagination. Behind your closed eyes, I want you to see a picture. I want you to envision what you are manifesting. I want you to feel as if it is already here. I want you to feel as if you have already accomplished these goals. Your goals and your dreams are already at the tips of your fingers. Everything you need is already right here within yourself. Seriously, I want you to picture this within your mind's eye. You are more powerful than you think. With a pure mind, you have the power to create anything. I give birth to new ways of living in this world with grace, love, and ease. I give birth to new ways of living in this world with grace, love, and ease. I give birth to new ways of living in this world with grace, love, and ease. The Sanskrit word for solar plexus is Manipura. The translation for this is lustrous gem. I want you to go back to this orb of fiery, bright energy that you have surrounding yourself. Go back to this orb. Pull that fiery energy closer, closer, closer within yourself. Concentrating that energy, pulling that energy back into yourself, back into your solar plexus. Concentrating that fiery, bright, yellow, lustrous, shimmering energy back into our solar plexus here. Okay, let's take a moment. That was intense. Let's take a few deep cleansing breaths here again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Really deep, clearing the lungs. Coming back into our relaxation. Coming back into ourselves. Circling the head down. Rolling out the neck, relaxing these neck muscles here. Lifting our head back up into the center. Taking a deep breath. Circling the torso. Focusing your mind on the breath. Allowing the movement to make you feel more and more relaxed. All right, let's sit back up into the center. Take a nice deep breath in, circling the arms out to the side and up above our head. And back down around us, stretching out to the side. Wrapping the arms around your body, giving yourself a big, loving hug. All right, releasing the arms down. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to one of my all-time favorite breathing exercises. This is a really, really powerful breathing exercise. It's called the Breath of Fire. I made a YouTube video about it a while ago. So after this, if you want to learn a little bit more about it, I have a full in-depth YouTube video that was posted on here. It's really loud. So the breath of fire stimulates our solar plexus. It's a rapid, rhythmic, continuous breath using only the nostrils to inhale and exhale. So you are not inhaling or exhaling through the mouth. The mouth is not being used. To exhale, the air is expelled through the nose by pressing the navel point in the solar plexus back and up towards the spine. So you're kind of flexing those core abdominal muscles and squeezing your core inwards towards the spine to blow the breath out of the nose. Eventually, as you get used to this breath, it almost becomes automatic. And the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. This is the type of thing some people, they try this for the first time and they immediately get it and they can do it for 10 minutes straight. Other people, they've been practicing it for years and it just takes more like mental focus to be able to do it, and they can only do it for a couple of minutes. So it's really like person to person, whether it comes naturally or not. So again, to exhale, the air is expelled out of the nose because you're contracting your tummy muscles and pushing the solar plexus and the navel backwards and upwards towards the spine. To inhale, the abdominal muscles are relaxing, and as they relax, the natural thing is to breathe the breath in through the nose. As the abdominal muscles relax, the diaphragm extends down, flattening as the ribs expand. So the inhalation comes as a result of the relaxation of the abdominal muscles. There are a few contraindications to the breath of fire. If you are pregnant, if you are menstruating, if you have vertigo, those are all three things that are contraindicated to the breath of fire. So if you have any of those, if you're menstruating, pregnant, or experience vertigo or dizziness easily, you want to substitute the breath of fire here for just a long, deep breathing, kind of like we were doing before. Like a really slow 8 count in and a really slow 8 count out. So that can be substituted out for the breath of fire. While we're doing this, you want to make sure that your inhales and your exhales are equal. So you're taking the same amount of air in as you are blowing out. You do not want to hyperventilate. If you do become dizzy while we're doing the breath of fire, it's very intense, rapid breathing. So if you become dizzy at any point, go to the long, deep breathing. 8 counts in, 8 counts out. Just very slow, deep breathing to kind of reset your lungs and kind of reset your brain there. Okay, so let's get into it. Seriously, guys, this is my all-time favorite breathing exercise. It's great for building heat in the body. It's great for energizing yourself, for healing the solar plexus, and for removing blockages in any of your chakras at any energy point in your body. Other benefits of the breath of fire: it releases toxins from the lungs and the blood vessels. It helps you expand lung capacity. So if you have a very small lung capacity, or if you have asthma or any other breathing or respiratory issues, this is great to help increase the lung capacity. It also restores balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. It helps reduce addictive impulses. It increases the oxygen delivery to the brain. It increases focus, and it boosts the immune system. So the breath of fire is really awesome. Okay, that's it. So again, to do the breath of fire, relaxing the abdomen, inhale through the nose. Flexing the core muscles, pulling the core muscles in towards the spine to force the breath out of the nose. So this is a very natural thing. So as you flex this, the natural thing is for the breath to blow out of the nose. As you relax your abdomen, the natural thing is for the air to come in through the lungs. So I'll kind of face this way so you can see. You can sit cross-legged on your knees in a chair in bed. It doesn't matter how you're sitting to do this. I'll kind of expose my belly so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So you want to start slow. Deep inhale, full exhale. Equal parts in, equal parts out. And as you get more comfortable with it, you can pick up the pace. You want to be really careful that you don't get into a paradoxical breathing pattern. So sometimes people get a little confused here and they inhale. As you flex the core muscles, you want to be making sure as you flex the core muscles, you are exhaling. As you relax, you are inhaling. So keep your mind focused. Stay mindful that you are inhaling with the relaxation and exhaling with the contraction of those abdominal muscles. Feeling that heat building in the abdomen, feeling the heat spreading throughout the body. Okay, now slowing down with the breath of fire, let's all come into that long, deep breath. 8 counts in, 8 counts out. In for 8. Out for 8. Let's do a few more. In for 8. And out for 8. Whenever you feel ready, just return into a natural pace of breath, continuing those deep breaths as long as you'd like. Okay. Thank you, Moon, for your pure energy. Thank you, Moon, for your inspiration, for your healing. Thank you, Moon, for giving us wisdom. Thank you, Moon, for giving us power. Thank you for inspiring the feminine within us, male or female. We all have feminine energy. Thank you, New Moon. Thank you, New Moon, for your darkness. Thank you, New Moon, for allowing me to go within myself. Thank you for allowing me to heal the deepest and darkest parts of myself. Thank you, Moon, for allowing me to embrace my emotions. No matter how dark or troubling they may be. The only way to release the things that no longer serve us is to experience and to also embrace them. Thank you, Moon, for being with me as I cry. Thank you, Moon, for being with me as I laugh. And thank you, New Moon, for your darkness, so we can all go outside after this in the freezing cold and we can look at the beautiful stars up above our heads. Thank you, New Moon. as we fill ourselves with gratitude, we start to feel lighter. We are ready for action. Our plan is strong and our hearts are pure. We have the power within ourselves. We are full of love, gratitude, and peace. Let's take these next couple of minutes to silently reflect, with the music, of course. Turning off your brain, sending all of those outside thoughts away, embracing this clarity, embracing this moment of peace and tranquility. Okay. I want you to take this moment here to do any physical movement that your body is calling for. Might be a spinal twist, it might be a forward fold, it might be stillness. Whatever that might be, let's just take a couple moments here to do exactly what our own personal bodies are calling for. Okay. Slowly coming back into our seated position. I'll give everybody a few moments to come back here. We're in no rush. If you need to hang out in that child's pose for a few more moments, you take that time, or wherever you might be. Normally when I give people the freedom to choose their own yoga pose, everybody goes for child's pose. It's like the crowd favorite. It's so good. Okay. Okay. Slowly come back for our ending mantra. For tonight's ending mantra, we have Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So if you've never chanted a mantra with me before, this is how I do it in the group class setting. We inhale, exhale to chant, and we do that 3 times. So I'll do one quick demo and then we can do it. You can chant along with me out loud. You can chant along with me in your head, or you can just listen. Hang on. We need a song without words. Good. Okay, so let me just demonstrate this for you once, and then we can chant it together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. That's the speed and pace that we're going to be doing it at. Sometimes I sing them, and sometimes I speak them. Sometimes I chant them. So I like to give you guys a demo because I never know. You know, I can do the same mantra 17 different ways in my classes. So I'll give you guys the heads up on what way we're doing tonight. Today we're kind of going to sing it. Or you can just listen along if chanting mantras aren't your thing. Okay, inhale, let's do it 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the creative wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. I bow to the creative wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. I bow to the creative wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. Namaste. And Satnam. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is always such a pleasure to share the gift of yoga with lovely individuals, but it was even more special tonight to share this yoga class with you on the new moon, on my favorite moon phase. The moon in general is just so special to me. Like, it's always a big thing for me to do new moon rituals, to do full moon rituals. But whenever it falls on a yoga class, like when I used to teach in-person yoga classes at different gyms, whenever I had a nighttime yoga class on like a full moon or a new moon, we always went all out. And I've kind of been missing that because I haven't been teaching in-person classes as much. So when I realized that our Thursday class was going to be on a new moon, I jumped on it and I started planning immediately. So yes, thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for this new moon. This was such an awesome class. This was such a fun class to plan. Yes. And there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, so yes, we are going to be doing the same, not the same class, but we are going to be continuing to do our Thursday night 8 p.m. yogas every week for the foreseeable future. We've had a pretty decent turnout. So again, thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. We're going to be doing a different class every week. So feel free to make suggestions for me or any recommendations of what you would like to do. Any input is, this class is for you guys, so any input is welcome. Yeah, and it's just been, I think the best part about these classes is we're not doing like the typical yoga thing where like people think of yoga and they think of like downwards dog and handstands and physical asanas. And yoga is truly so much more than the physical asana. So it's been really awesome for me to be able to share with people kind of a different side of yoga than they're used to. It seemed like the demand for like a more meditation-based class was actually higher than the demand for a like more physical asana-based class. So yes. Thanks, guys. With that, I will send you off into the night. Go outside and look at the stars and enjoy the rest of this beautiful new moon. I will see you all next Thursday at 8 p.m., hopefully. Peace and blessings.